Good afternoon, Arsene. First question, just going back to the weekend's game, how big a boost has that been to your squad and the mood within the game?
It was an important win, and it's a good basis to build on now and go to the next game with a stronger belief and even more united and, of course, more determined as well to play our game.
Montpellior tomorrow night. What's the team news? Who's in, who's out?
Well, from Saturday we have the same squad. The only player who will miss tomorrow's game is Walcott, who had the injury got during the game with his shoulder. We have to scan that today and see if there is no damage, but he will be out for tomorrow.
Is it short term?
It should be short term.
Gervinho and Kieran Gibbs were training. Any significance in that? Could they be back?
We will miss Santos as well, who has a muscle strain in his abdomens, and the two players coming in the squad are Gervinho and Gibbs.
Good to have Gervinho back. He was having a decent old spell before he got that injury.
Yeah, of course, he had quite a bad ankle sprain. He's back now, and Kieran Gibbs as well was out for a while.
Montpellier, they know they need 2 wins in their last 2 games to get anywhere and progress in Europe. How dangerous does that make them?
Well, what we know is what we want, and we want to win because we have a good opportunity to finish the job and qualify tomorrow night. And for the rest, we always expect our opponents anyway, no matter what is at stake, to play determined and motivated.
Just finally from me, it is a tight group. A win is absolutely essential.
A win is essential, of course, because it could get us over the line tomorrow.
Arsene, before the first game between these two teams, a lot of talk was about Olivier Giroud, and he hadn't scored up until that game. Now it seems he can't stop scoring. What's changed with him? What's made him turn up the form and the goals as well?
Well, there are many factors. The first one, I believe, was physically worked very hard when he arrived here, and the intensity of the games, of course, took a lot out of him. The second problem was, of course, a bit understanding with your partners. And the third problem was level of confidence. When you come to a club like Arsenal, you're surrounded by big names. It takes you a while to think, okay, I belong to this world. And he has shown that on that level especially, he has gained a lot.
Just on who would you compare him to? Is there anyone you compare him to? And how good do you think he can be compared to the other strikers you've managed here at this club?
He's Olivier Giroud with his personality, with his assets. You know, he's a left-footed player. He's strong body, good in the air, works very hard for the team. But as well, he can be good at link play, and he's difficult to compare because he's just him. And but there's what I like. He has a good team attitude, good team spirit, and is ready to put his body on the line for the team. And that once you have that and his qualities, you wouldn't fix any limit for any player.
You mentioned Theo before, not available for this game. Just generally, you've already said that he won't be sold in the January transfer window. Is that quite a high-risk strategy on Arsenal's part?
I don't know if you call that high risk, but it's just my opinion. What is important is what we achieve together for the season. And to do that, I just feel that Theo is an important part in that, you know.
Do you just think for this season, is it not a risk that you could lose him for free in the summer? Is
there's
that
a risk,
your mind?
yes, there's a risk, but that we are ready to take. Successful season is more important for us than this risk, but it's only a financial risk, apart from losing the player. But if we sell him, we lose him anyway. So what I believe that we started the season with this squad, and we want to finish the season with this squad.
What's his mentality like? Has it affected him at all the off-field stuff that's going on?
No.
And your relationship with him completely fine still?
Yeah.
Just a word on the position that you find yourself in the Premier League as well. with regard to next season's Champions League? How many teams do you think will be fighting it out for those top 4 places? Because there are a few surprising teams there at the moment.
It's too early to say that. I believe after Christmas you will have a better idea. But West Brom is there. Will Liverpool come back? It's difficult to say at the moment. It's very tight. It's very open, because when you see the results over last weekend, I think the team who will be consistent at Christmas will be at the top, you know, and after that you will see. But until now, up to Christmas or just after Christmas period, it's very open for everybody.